We, the Plex Earth team, would like to introduce our new product, Plex Earth Lite. Plex Earth Lite is a COD plugin developed by our team for professionals who would like to facilitate work efficiency and save precious time and resources in the design area. It is basically a light version of Plex Earth, which is used by thousands of engineers worldwide, including several prominent companies in the architecture, engineering, and construction industry. In order to use Plex Earth Lite, first we need to have a georeference drawing. Having our drawing's georeference settings set up is a prerequisite for using any of the Plex Earth Lite features, so as to ensure that any imported element will be accurately overlaid on its correct coordinates. This can be easily done by using the set georeference command. We can choose from thousands of coordinate systems available worldwide, or we can define the project's location in Google Earth to create a quick custom georeference distinct to the project. If we are already aware of the coordinate system our project is based on, we choose the coordinate system option, click on the grid button, then select the country, coordinate system, and units. After it's finalized, the drawing is now georeferenced. On the other hand, if the project's coordinate system is not known, or the drawing has been drafted without considering a specific system, we can associate a point in AutoCAD with a reference point in Google Earth. To do so, execute the same command and choose Quick Georeference. Specify the geographic location in Google Earth by creating a place mark that corresponds to a known point in our drawing, copy its details, and paste them in AutoCAD. After that, we define the exact point in our drawing that corresponds to the geographical location specified earlier, select the units, then finalize. Our drawing is georeferenced, and we can now proceed to explore other features. Plex Earth Lite also serves as an excellent visualization tool that easily utilizes Google Earth to enable users to see the bigger picture while designing. With a simple click, we can instantly view the site conditions of the area in our drawing in Google Earth. Just tap on the Zoom Google Earth button, indicate the two opposite corners of the area of interest, and voila! Plex Earth automatically redirects to Google Earth exactly on the specified area of interest. It is also possible to get a view of a project site by specifying a particular position or point through a camera made in AutoCAD, as well as through an observer's point of view. The most important tool of Plex Earth Lite is the ability to view Google Maps imagery in CAD within seconds, making it easier than ever for professionals to have a clear view of their project site right inside their design environment. The world is now changing drastically, and changes are better shown than described. They say a picture paints 1,000 words, and this is all the more true when it comes to maximizing efficiency and saving precious time and resources. With Plex Earth Lite, we can add Google Maps view of our job site to our drawings in two ways, either by adjusting the viewport or by using a point or rectangle in order to define the extents of our preferred Google Maps view. In both cases, our software applies the highest zoom level possible depending on the size of our area of interest and immediately gives us a taste of Plex Earth magic. Now, let's get down to business. In order to add a Google Maps view by viewport, let's visit the imagery panel of Plex Earth Lite and click on the Google Maps View button. It will then prompt us to specify our preferred way of importing a Google Maps view, and once we click Get by Viewport, Plex Earth Lite will instantly provide the highest quality imagery available for our current viewport and activate the Google Maps palette. If we need to alter our viewport and repeat the same process, We can zoom in and out in our drawing and hit the Update Viewport button found on the Google Maps palette, which is another shortcut developed to turn the design process into an exciting experience. Now, let's move into the second option available, shall we? To add a Google Maps view by specifying a rectangle in our drawing, from the same panel, we click on Google Maps View and pick the Specify Rectangle option. We are then prompted to define our rectangle's first and second corner points, and once done, Plex Earthlight will instantly provide the highest quality imagery available depending on the size of the specified area and activate the Google Maps palette. If we need to alter the size of the area we would like to add a Google Maps view of, we can repeat the same process in a blink of an eye by using the or specify an area in the drawing command from the Google Maps palette. You guessed it! We have a thing for shortcuts because we value our customers and strive for excellent service. Once the preferred Google Maps view has been added, we will be able to extract valuable information about our project site's morphology, as well as the accuracy of the drawing's digitized elements with respect to their real-life surroundings. However, depending on one's workflow, there may be a need to temporarily hide the Google Maps view so as to have a better look at the progress of the digitization process. Fear not, as we have come up with another shortcut to make it possible for you to bring it back later without having to repeat the same procedure. In order to hide and reveal the preferred Google Maps view in an instant, we can use the Toggle Visibility command of Plex Earthlight. Just visit the Imagery panel and click on the Toggle Visibility icon. It's that simple. Moving on to our Google Earth tools, we are going to showcase how easy it is to create different kinds of elements in AutoCAD that can be viewed in Google Earth. There are 3 different options for this, which would enable us to import our place marks, paths, and polygons into Google Earth. Here, we are going to see the command which enables users to create place marks in Google Earth for positions specified in AutoCAD. This command can be a very useful tool, for example, in cases like we want to share our location with a colleague or a client. So let's do that. To achieve it, we click on Create Placemark, and we are then prompted to pick its exact position with our cursor. Once we have specified our desired point, we will then need to enter a placemark name. Afterwards, we hit Enter, and we will then be prompted to create another placemark by specifying a new point in our drawing. In case we don't need another placemark, we can again hit Enter, and Plex Earthlight will instantly activate Google Earth and take us to the specified area of our drawing where we can see the newly created placemark. Next, we are about to follow the exact opposite process of how Plex Earthlight can make it possible to visualize different elements such as placemarks, paths, polygons created in Google Earth instantly in our AutoCAD workspace. Let's use a polygon for example. This can be a really useful tool in cases we need to specify the boundary of a real-life area with the help of Google Earth and insert it inside our drawing project. First, we create our polygon in Google Earth, and then right-click on it and choose Copy. Then, we can go back to our drawing, paste it from the clipboard by right-clicking or with a simple stroke of Ctrl-V. And here it is! Now we have our polygon pasted to our drawing. Finally, if you are collaborating with someone using the full paid version of our software, Plex Earth 5D, you will be able to directly view all the high-resolution mosaics they have created with it. Just ask them to send their DWG files to you. For example, as shown by this notification, this drawing contains Plex Earth 5D imagery, and just by loading Plex Earthlight, all the images will appear instantly on your computer. No more external files, No large fuzz, no full or relative paths. As you can see, Plex Earthlight is the perfect companion for your essential design requirements. Words are but read, but seeing is believing. Have a first-hand experience of Plex Earth and witness its capabilities for yourselves by visiting our website, plexearth.com. If you need additional information, feel free to send us an email to support@plexcape.com, and our customer support team will always be glad to help. Thank you all for your attention, and hope to see you joining our community.